Hola Amores, que lo que mi gente, it is your girl Christina, aka tu vecina favorita que maquilla. And today's look is a green and glitter liner cut crease. This look is also inspired by one of my favorite Instagram MUAs and fellow Dominican, Yami Angelina. I'll provide the handle for her Instagram account in the description box. She does amazing looks and she works full-time as a makeup artist. So this look was inspired by her. And for today's look, I used the relatively new Tribe palette from Juvia's Place, which is like a green gold type palette. I love the colors on it. It is amazing. And yeah, the glitters I used were from Lip Cosmetics. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, keep on watching. This is also more of a, not my typical tutorial. It's more of like a get ready with me style video where I'm talking while I'm doing my makeup. And you know, like I said, just talking a little bit more about myself so you guys know what I'm about. So yeah, just keep on watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Comment if you want to. Give me some feedback. And I'd like to know how I can improve my videos. So yeah, just keep watching. So here is the palette. If the word looks backwards, it's because I record all my videos on my phone and I use it, I record it using the front facing camera. So that's why, yeah, it looks backwards. But anyway, it says The Tribe by Juvia's. And this is the palette. It is gorgeous. I mean, I love pretty much everything from Juvia's Place. Like the colors, the formulas of their eyeshadows, I just love them. So I had really been wanting like a green palette ever since I saw the Smoke Sessions palette from Melted Cosmetics, but it's always sold out. And it's a little pricey. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to get this. So yeah, so like I said in the introduction, I will be recreating a look done by Yami Angelina. So to start off, I'm going to be putting this color right here in the crease. Next, I'm going to go in with this color right here called Tootsie. So, a little about myself. So I live in the DMV area. So for those of you who might not know what the DMV is, that stands for DC, Maryland, Virginia. So I've been living here my entire life. And I've always wondered why my parents decided to come here, just because they migrated from the Dominican Republic. And as you guys probably know, the majority of Dominicans go up north to like New Jersey, you know, New York, that whole area. So I never really knew why they came here because they didn't have any other family members here. My parents were basically the first ones to come to this area and they brought the rest of the family over. So yeah, I've been living in Virginia my whole life. And real quick, I'm gonna go in with this color Mossy right here and put that above what I just placed. So yeah, I've been here my whole life. I do go back to DR pretty often. I've been like every other year since I was little. So I am 30 years old. I went to George Mason University. I just got my master's online from Liberty University, which is a Christian university about 2 hours away from where I live, but I just decided to just do it online because I don't have time to go to class. So I have 2 young daughters. One is age 4 and the other is 2 years old. And I am a single mom. And I do plan on making a separate video, kind of like a chit chat video, speaking on that. And just my personal experience being a single mom and kind of like the struggles and dating, because I became a single mom because my kids' father passed away. He passed away in a motorcycle accident 2 years ago. So it has been quite the struggle dealing with death, dealing with, now being single, losing the man that I loved, all that. So yeah, it's been quite the journey. Okay, so next I'm going to cut the crease. So I'm going to use my Artistry Exact Fit Concealer in the color Lights to cut the crease. So yeah, it hasn't been easy, but you know, luckily my mom lives literally 5 minutes away from me, so she takes care of my daughters every day while I go to work and for free, which is a tremendous blessing. And yeah, I do have a lot of family in the area, so it's been very helpful. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on doing this and talking at the same time. But anyway, so I got into makeup 5 years ago. It was kind of like a overnight decision, really. Because I was studying healthcare management in college, which is what I got my undergrad and my MBA in healthcare management. But at the same time, I've always felt that I was kind of more like an artsy creative person. So I feel like, you know, I need something that I can do where I can like express myself creatively, where I can, you know, do art, so to speak. And I also draw, but I got more, I guess, into doing makeup. So I literally went online and Googled how to become a makeup artist, which I'm sure a lot of people have done. But, you know, I looked up like affordable makeup that I could buy, you know, palettes that were colorful, palettes that were neutrals, how I could find like foundations for every skin tone without breaking the bank. So, you know, little by little, I went accumulating my kit. And so I started off advertising my services on Craigslist. And I know Craigslist can be a little iffy, but now they make you pay to list your services. But I guess that is not a bad thing because there was like an inundation of people offering services and posting their ads like 50 billion times. But anyway, yeah, so I started advertising my services on there. And so what I would do is I would just do my makeup on my friends, you know, try different looks on them. And I would use those, you know, as my pictures to advertise. So in 2013, I got my first bridal party, which was really exciting. It was like 6 of them. So I was super nervous, you know, and, but you know, they ended up, they were really nice. Looking back at the pictures, like, I mean, I was a newbie, so, I mean, it turned out nice, like the makeup turned out nice, but I'm glad I've improved my skills since then. So going back to the palette real quick, I'm going to use the color Tootsie and put that on my lid again. So, yeah, so since then, I also made a wedding wire page. I made a page on StyleSeat. Then I created, you know, my Facebook business page, my Instagram business page. I also have a Twitter, but I rarely ever use it because Twitter is just too complicated for me. Like, I can't do it. And now I have this. So, yeah. So last year I was like, you know what? I might as well make tutorials, you know, showing how I do my makeup. I think I'm, you know, good enough now that I can do tutorials and kind of walk y'all through how I do it. So I just went ahead and decided to do that. So I started my YouTube channel 4 months ago. Big shout out to my 200 subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing to your girl. So yeah, I've done quite a few tutorials already. And I did like an Ancestry DNA video, which really has brought the most traffic to my channel. So I did that, and guys, wait, is this the right color? Is this the one she used on the lid? I think so. I've done like a few vlog type videos. I did one showcasing my trip to a new like a brown beauty co-op that opened in DC. So that was pretty cool. I did one showing my makeup kit. Then I recently did one on Christmas Eve. Not makeup related, but just showing how my family parties on Christmas Eve. So yeah, it's been fun. I enjoy making the videos. You know, like I said, it's like a creative outlet for me. And if any of you guys have watched my other videos, you know, my daughters are always in the background. That's actually a surprise they're not here right now. But they're always popping into the background and, you know, photobombing my videos or video bombing, whatever. You know, my oldest daughter, she pretends she's doing her own videos and she'll like look in the vanity, and she actually asked me for a vanity for Christmas. So one of her grandmas got her that, but yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. So besides that, hold on guys, I'm not even sure if this is the right color. I have to look at the picture again. Is it this green or the lighter one? Hold on guys. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going with the green I've been using. Okay, so keep putting that in there. So if you can't tell, my eyes are hooded, so the fold here is very prominent. So that is why I created like another crease up here instead of doing it in my actual crease, because when you have hooded eyes, so your makeup, it looks good like while your eyes are closed, but then as soon as you open them, like half of your mobile lid is gone and you can't see what you did there. So rule of thumb, if you have hooded eyes, put your crease colors, like find where that bone is in here and use that to guide where to put your crease colors or how far up to put your lid color. Okay, so next I'm going to take, I'm trying to find the right brush. So I'm going to take this metallic color here called Cuba. I'm going to put that in the outer V. So I couldn't really tell in the picture if she put this metallic green or if she had put the matte green, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one because it's so pretty. So as for the purpose of my channel, you know, I would like to, you know, get big enough, I guess, to where, you know, I'm reaching a lot of people and people like my videos and stuff like that. Is my goal in life to become a beauty influencer or something like that? Not necessarily. I really want to get myself out there more than anything for my makeup business, like as a makeup artist. So if this would help me to get more exposure for that and get me clients, then that would be awesome. That would be really great. But yeah. Putting that together right there. And I want to go back in with that the matte green color sand and deepen the crease with that. But yeah, if I could work full-time as a makeup artist, that would be like my dream job, no doubt. I currently work on a contract with the National Cancer Institute, which isn't bad. Now I register, we basically work as like a help desk, and we register doctors that participate in clinical trials and test out different drugs on cancer patients. So, you know, it's not a bad job. A lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, stuff like that. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, what is really my calling in life? Do I want to continue working in the healthcare field? Like, what's going to be my next move? I don't know. But yeah, if I could like work as a makeup artist or open a shop or something where people could go and get their makeup done, that would be awesome. And you guys, I'm now taking this color right here called Masai, and I'm putting some of this on my lid just to lighten that up a bit. I think she may have used this green or a mixture of both, I don't know. And I always kind of work on both of my eyes simultaneously. I think that helps me to make sure, you know, it's even. Okay. So if you guys, so based on what I've said so far, if you guys, have anything you'd like me to talk about as far as, you know, it can be positive or negative as far as how I've dealt with being a single mom of 2 young daughters, or my thoughts on dating now, or even how I dealt with, you know, the passing of my ex, my kid's father, you know, let me know in the comments. Now, as far as product reviews, now, I don't consider myself to be much of a reviewer just because I don't own a whole lot of different brands because I'm not balling. So let's just keep it real. Like I can't, oh, 1 second. First, I'm taking this color right here called Coral, and I'm putting that in the brow bone area. So for example, I really like using indie brands, not just because they're affordable, but because I feel like the quality of them, for a lot of them, is really good. Like I love Juvia's Place. If you guys have heard of Glamlight, I know they got pretty popular lately because of that pizza palette that everybody was raving about. You know, I like their products. Like I really like supporting, you know, any Black owned or Latina owned brands, which, you know, Juvia's Place is of course a Black owned brand, and Glamlight is actually owned by a Dominican lady. So, you know, that was pretty cool. You know, Reina Rebelde, also Latina owned. Beauty Bakery, of course, Black owned. So I'm trying to, you know, kind of stick more to those type of brands. And then, of course, I like using drugstore brands, a few high-end stuff. So I use a little bit of everything. But because I can't afford to, you know, buy all the latest stuff that comes out and review it for people, that's why I'm like, oh, because wouldn't really consider myself a reviewer, because I can't review everything, you know what I mean? But the stuff that I do have, of course, I'll let you guys know how it performs. And so far, I am liking this palette. But I'm biased because I like pretty much all their stuff, so yeah. Okay. Now I want to go back and just blend the colors together a little bit. So I'm going to take a clean brush and just blend some of those colors together. And I'm using a color switcher here from BH Cosmetics to switch the colors around. So I'm just going to go back and just kind of blend everything. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned the sides of my eyes with some wipes. Now looking back at her picture, it looks like she put a very thin, like white line in the crease. So I'm going to attempt to do that. Hopefully I don't mess it up. So I'm going to take the concealer, and then I'm going to take this angled brush, thin brush like that. So, okay, I'm gonna go like this, get some concealer on there, and try to draw a very thin line. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. I don't want to mess it up. Now let me try the other side. All right, y'all. So I went back and tried to clean up the edges of the line a little bit with the green shadow. So that's as good as they're gonna get. So I also put some concealer on the bottom of my eyes. And now I'm gonna go back over with a green shade and line my eyes with that. There comes the Terror Squad.
Mommy, we're tired.
Yeah, y'all been running around all night.
Yeah.
Okay, Mommy's recording right now. I need y'all to be quiet.
Okay. We're so tired.
And then I'm going to put the lighter green, or the medium green matte shade grow your hair looking a mess and put it on the inner half.
Okay.
Okay, now next is going to be glitter liner. So I'm going to be using two different colors. So first, I'm going to use, so on the first half of my liner, I'm going to use this glitter here from Lit Cosmetics called Ice Queen. And then on the outer wing part, I'm going to use this green glitter called Mary Jane.
Mommy.
And I'm on the bottom of my eyes as well. So let's see if I can pull this off. Okay. I think so far so good. Woo! It's turning out okay so far. See, in having hooded eyes, it makes it easier, or sorry, more difficult to do a liner already. And I feel like it's the same even with this, with a glitter liner. But all right, let's try the other side. I think that is all right. Yes, okay. And now with that same green glitter, I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes. All right. Okay, so I am excited with how this is turning out so far. So, one more thing on the eyes. I'm going to put some of the color Coral, this right here, in my tear duct area to brighten that up a bit. Right in there. I love the colors in this palette. They're just so pretty. Okay, so I think I'm going to just move on to the face. I'm not going to put mascara on right now. And I will be putting on false lashes, but I always leave them for the last because they are the one thing I actually struggle the most with. So now on to the face. So, so first I'm going to take this Wake and Bake baking oil from Beauty Bakery. And I'm going to put a few drops of that on my face. So if any of you guys have watched my prior videos, the format is pretty standard for most of them. I just kind of go through, every step of, the look that I do. So some of my videos have turned out to be kind of long, like 22 minutes. But I mean, let me know if you guys prefer more of just like a straight tutorial. I don't need all the actual yapping, or if you like for me to talk to you guys about something while I'm doing, my tutorial, kind of more like a get ready with me style. So let me know. At the end of the day, not only do I want to show you guys how I do my looks, but I want to bring some value to you guys. So let me know what you guys want to hear, what you want to see, what you want me to talk about, just anything. Even if there's any brands you guys think I should try, especially any indie brands. Like I said, for 2019, I'm really trying to, explore more indie brands, because I feel like there's so many, brands out here that kind of go under the radar that are really just as good as the higher end brands, and they don't always get the recognition they deserve. So, okay, now for foundation, I will be using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this is the color Cocoa. So this color is considered dark with warm undertone. Now, if you've watched any other reviews with this foundation, it does have a peculiar scent to it. I mean, it doesn't really like bother me, but if you're like picky about, foundations having like, you know, certain smells to them, then might want to be careful with this one. But besides that, I actually really like the formula of this foundation, and it's like spreads really easily, which I really like. So it's easy to work with, and you know, for the price, shoot, you know, I might have to buy myself a couple. And so when it comes to applying foundation, as I've stated in some of my other videos, I use brushes more than I use a sponge. I just feel like it's a little easier, but sometimes I will go back after the sponge and after the brush, and just kind of, you know, go back in with the sponge to really, you know, give it that skin-like finish. Also, I wanted to mention, if there's any other, if any of you guys out there are, you know, small YouTubers like myself, and you want to support each other, like, let me know. You know, I'm always down to support other aspiring YouTubers or artists or whoever, you know, they're trying to get themselves out there. And yeah, just let me know in the comments. Now to highlight, I'm taking my Artistry Exact Fit Concealer again in the color medium. Putting a few streaks under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, as well. Now I'm taking my wet sponge, and this sponge is from Walmart. I don't remember the brand, but I seriously love this sponge. It's so soft, which I love. Because I've tried some other sponges, some more expensive ones that they're a lot tougher, which I don't like. So this one is great. So my Friday nights these days typically consist of making videos. And if I'm not making videos or recording, I am just chilling with my girls, just here at home, just the three of us. Sometimes my friends will come over and we'll just chill, you know, have a little glass of wine or something. And there they come again. Okay, now I will also be contouring my face, but today I'm going to contour with just powder, which I do sometimes. Instead of contouring with both, you know, concealer and powder, I'll do just powder, just for like a more natural contour. So I'm going to use what I usually use, which, side note, I am a creature of habit. So once I find something that works for me, I tend to just kind of stick with that. So you will see me using a lot of the same products over and over again. But hey, feel free to leave me any suggestions, especially if they're affordable, because like I said, I would just keep using the same thing over and over again until somebody stops me. Alright, so I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit, and I'm using this yellow shade right there to set the highlight. I'm just patting that on there. And this is an e.l.f. brush, by the way, a highlighting brush, which I really like. So bringing that up the sides of the nose. Here. Not to contour, I'm using these two bottom shades right there. Excuse me. What did I just say? I need y'all to be quiet if you're gonna be in here. What was I saying before this? Oh yeah, my Friday nights. Yeah, so I'll do nothing. I'm basically just home. I barely go out, which also makes it hard to date, because where am I gonna meet people? You know? And I've tried the online dating, and I'm like, man, ain't nothing I like on there. I already got catfished once. Like, yo, this is for the birds. And of course, I know there's a lot of people that have met their significant others on, you know, through online dating and have had no problem. I'm just saying, for me personally, I haven't really come across much. Well, I take that back. There was one guy that I met last year through online dating who was really sweet, really nice. It was just bad timing. Like, in trying to date him, I realized I just wasn't ready. I was still dealing too much with my ex's death. Excuse me! Lord. And yeah, I had to kind of let that go. Oh, dude, it's so hard to keep these two out of here. Okay, now I'm going to take this contour brush, which is also an e.l.f. brush. And I'm taking this middle shade right there. I'm going to contour my nose with it. Out. Sorry, guys, my videos might not be the most professional, but I'm going to just keep it real with you. Guys, like these two. You won't see them in my videos. Okay, so now for blush. I'm taking the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, also from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to use this blush color called Tau. It's got like a coral color, which I think would go well with this green. In case y'all are wondering, like I said, I record my videos with my phone. It's a Galaxy S8, but I do use a ring light, one ring light, which is from Amazon, and one softbox, which is also from Amazon. I've been meaning to get a second one so that I have two, but I was being cheap at the time and only got one. So yeah, that's my lighting. And yeah, I'm just making it work with what I can in the meantime. Okay, and now for highlight, I'm using this Nubian loose highlighter, also from Juvia's Place. And this is the color Nefertiti. If I can get it out. Looks like this. And let's see how this looks. Haven't used it yet, so this will be my first time using it. Okay. Using my fan brush. Let's see. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I like that. So you gotta be light with the strokes here. A lot of product goes a long way. Same highlight. And I'm only using like a little bit that was on the lid. So that's pretty good. Put a little bit of that here. Right here in the middle of the bridge of my nose. Should a little bit right here too. Then down here. And on my chin. Okay, so now for the lips, I'm going to start, I'm going to do like a nude lip, but I'm going to use this lip pencil from Beautique. I have no idea where I got this. I'm assuming I probably got it at like a Sally's or something. So this is the color bronze, and I'm going to line my mouth and kind of fill it in a bit with this first. Ooh, my lips are dry. All right, so next I'm going to take this black Radiance Lip Gloss. What color is this? Urban Nude. And I'm going to put a little bit of this on my palette. And then I'm going to use a brush to apply it. I will be using these from a brand called E.l.f, which I got at Burlington. So I'm going to put these on off camera, and then I'm going to use this Morphe Continuing Setting Mist to set my spray or set my face, and then we will be done. Okay, and here's the finished look, guys. So I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I was a little nervous to do the glitter liner since I was using loose glitter, but I think it came out really nice. I love using green on my eyes. I think, you know, with my skin tone and everything, it just looks, it looks bomb. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this look right here. Ooh, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to know me a little better. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Of course, don't forget to turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of my notifications for when my videos come up. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.